Peace, y'all. Why out here? Live from Forest Park, Queens, and this topic we're addressing right now, social distancing. Right now, social distancing. What does it mean to you? How is it affecting people mentally? How is it affecting people physically? How is it affecting people spiritually? I think one thing, once this crossed like over a month with the lockdown or the quarantine, or whatever you want to call it, I see that like obviously people are gonna feel a need to connect. It's something in the human spirit. I don't have all the answers, but a lot of questions came up like, what does it mean when we are now, after this situation, going to look at people as other? What do I mean? Like, let's just say you go into a meeting or something afterwards, you go to give somebody a handshake, a hug, or that, you know, it's definitely going to be something different, right? Some people might keep on going with, nah, I'm not doing that, right? And what effect does touch have on each other? What effects do us being more further apart and isolated have on people mentally? You know, I don't really know, but I do understand that it is something that is a shift, and with that shift we're all gonna figure it out as we go through. Me, I'm learning how to hold spaces virtually in this time. I'm also a ambivert, so there's an extrovert and there's an introvert and there's an ambivert. Extroverted people, they might need to be out all the time, surround themselves with people a lot of times during the day, and they don't like being alone. Introvert is somebody who prefers to stay by themselves, alone in isolation. They may communicate, but maybe communicate more minimally. And an ambivert is a person who could kind of be both. So I have times where I am in more solitude and I enjoy solitude, and I have times where I love being around people. So as someone who feels strongly connected to both extrovert and introvert energies, I'm just thinking out loud on social distancing. I'd love to know your thoughts on it. Like, do you think it's beneficial to have a society that is more away from each other? And I know that there are some safety measures and this and that, but beyond that, will this situation allow people to choose not to connect more and keep people more at a distance? So if you were somebody who was more of an introvert, are you gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna get more introverted? And you know, if you are an extrovert, how is this affecting you? You know, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I can't wait to get back to whatnot, but even when things open up, people are gonna be looking at it with a different lens. So would love to know your thoughts. And you know, some of my thoughts on it is, trust your inner instinct, but humanity also needs to be connected physically, mentally, spiritually. We need connection. There's no way to eliminate connection to people. Physical touch is important. It's a part of life. Of course, I understand safety, but you know, you should be able to figure out a way to balance it that's healthy for you. I also think like being outside is necessary. Vitamin D is necessary. Breathing fresh air is necessary. I'm a city kid, man. I didn't grow up in no nature, but I'm learning how to build my relationship with nature and understanding, although some people may want to keep distant, some people will be okay with human contact and being near each other. And that's fine. I'm not here to say what is wrong or what is right. I'm just here to say it's a balance, you know, and the importance of exercise, sunlight, fresh air, being around nature is something that, you know, this thing has also strengthened in me. Another thing that I've done in this time is I've gone totally sober. I'm not a heavy user of anything. I'm like a social, maybe like when I go out to dinner, I have one drink or a little smoke or some bud with somebody. But during this time, I chose to just feel all my feelings fully sober. So for me, it's been almost like 2 months. And you know, certain things come up, certain issues come up, but I'm in a good space to handle those things and deal with those things. And I hope that this time inspires people to look deeply at themselves, you know. So part of me even making this content, shout out to Big Fat behind the lens, is just finding a way to connect to people, not to give answers, but just to express fully what you're feeling and what you're thinking. And, you know, I'm thankful for everybody who's, you know, handling these things, however they're handling these things. And yeah, I also feel a need to, like, get more into, like, growing things and planting things, because food is important. So we're working on setting up some more urban gardening in the backyard and stuff to help bring some certain energies around. But, you know, let us know your thoughts, hit us up and share your ideas. You know, once again, I'm not offering advice, I'm not offering anything except thoughts that I have, and if they resonate, cool. If they don't resonate, let me know what your thoughts are.